real quick, you guys, I just want to do the questions and answers. Someone posted and asked, how do you know when someone is for you or against you, right? Okay, so, and that means a part of the program. For those that don't know, that's the question that they're pertaining to. How would you know? So how I know is I go off my gut feeling, my instincts. I have this thing where it's called discernment. I prayed for it, God gave it to me, and now I use it to make decisions. Like in every situation that I do, I make sure that I have discernment. For an example, like if I'm working with a coworker and this person is new, I don't automatically say, oh, they're here to come get me, they're against me. I don't break down to that extent to thinking that everybody is against me, but I know God will soon reveal that to me, so I move cautiously. So it's like they say, make calculated moves, okay? So in that situation, how I handle it is just let it all come out on their own. A lot of people that I know that are involved in my targeting, you guys, they are either trying to be a part of an agency or they are a part of an agency. And when I say agency, I mean, like, for example, this couple of girls that I worked with was like, oh, I'm trying to be a private investigator, I want to be a parole officer, all in that entity, in that industry. And I was like, okay, I see you. And at first it wasn't dinging or dawning on me of why, right? And then I'm like, this would be the perfect training for them to say, this person is this, so you need to do this. It started clicking on me because I was surrounded by too many people that wanted to be in this field, okay? Another person was talking about, oh yeah, I used to work for private investigations for this company and like that. I'm like, why you don't work there no more? Okay, so stuff like that was happening to me. Excuse my eye. I'm bringing attention to it. I don't want to, but sometimes the makeup just get all over the place. Anyways, long story short, right? So stuff like that, starts finding out your attention. The reason why these people, I think, get so comfortable of telling me, because I play stupid so well. Like, I'm dingy. Like, I don't know what's going on. Like, I really don't know that you're following me because I play stupid. Like, that's how you have to do. And they really think that they can throw information in your face and you won't catch it. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. Play stupid, but don't be stupid, and start collecting data and just looking like that, I see you type of situation, right? I'm sorry if I'm just rambling because I'm trying to get these questions out and my thoughts is just all over the place, right? Because I have so many scenarios that now I probably didn't realize at that time, but now I'm like, dang, I sure did work with a lot of people, and the people will disappear and go. Like, for an example, there's this girl that's working in my current location office. Okay, she comes in the office, right, you guys, and she'll work like 2 weeks and disappear, and then come back like almost like 2 or 3 months later. Not no 2 weeks COVID quarantine, no, it'd be like months later and come back out of nowhere, and she's supposed to be new from a different office. This same girl talking about she want to be a parole officer. Are you in training? And she comes in there and sit right in there with me, of course, right? In my office. It got like 7 different offices in there, but no, the new people always come in my office. I ain't making this up. No cap, no extra, no nothing, right? Okay, and so I'm talking to her. All of a sudden, I'm getting all the information of her issues and family issues and stuff like that. So I just was like, here we go, right? So long story short, just pay attention to your surroundings because they will reveal themselves, period. I don't know, it's no question about it. It always comes out. The truth always come out. Like you said, when you in a store, the truth always come out, where you can be the sense, like, I don't know, it's just some type of creepy sense. That's why it's tied into being spiritual. When people be like, it's not spiritual, it's tied in being spiritual, because you would just know. And if you start talking to the ones you think they're in the program that's not family members, because I think family members get into it because they lie and say they need your help because we're doing something wrong. Long story short with that. But start paying attention to who they send for you and start getting information for them. You know how they ask you a lot of questions? You don't got to give them true answers. I used to be the person that every time somebody asked me a question, I felt like I had to be truthful. I had to because it was just wasn't in my spirit to lie and say something, right? And so now I just be telling them what short stuff. I don't know. Keep it short, right? But when you start to dig and talk and ask them about their future career, all of them so far, majority of the ones that I talk to are always trying to be in the police field. I'm making this up. I had worked with this guy that was going to school to be a lawyer. I worked with a guy that's going to school to be a cop. Why did I work with all these people? All these people. That's not a coincidence. It's not. There's not a lot of people that's openly willing to say, I want to be a this, or is this a scare tactic? I don't know. You tell me.